So there's this verse here in Galatians, chapter 1 and verse 7, where it's talking about the perversion of the gospel of Christ, right? And how Paul said that if it's not of Christ, let him be accursed. Is in verse 8, but though we or an angel from heaven preach any other gospel unto you than which he have preached unto you, let him be accursed, right? So I think you let him, you don't curse him, you don't do anything, have conversation, but don't like negatively hate him, right? Because that is still your brother, and the judgment and the discipline is from the Lord, whether he may be actually wrong in this thing, because only the Most High can actually see it. So, I think so. If someone is, if your brother is preaching another gospel or an incorrect gospel, you converse with him first, right? In Sirach it says debate thy cause with your brother. This is the book of Proverbs 25 and verse 9. Debate thy cause with thy neighbor himself, and discover not a secret to another, right? For fear that he that heareth it put thee to shame, and thine infamy turn not away, right? Therefore, if there's another gospel being preached, converse with him first, and afterwards, converse with him first and know where he is coming from, right? And after that, right, let him go. If he still chooses to preach that supposing to be a false gospel, right? Let's go to First Corinthians. This is the book of First Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 11. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Christ, right? So it's not literally Christ, but the words of Christ, right? The instruction, the commandments, right? Let your communications be yea or nay, right? What else? If your brother committed a fault against you, speak to him in privately. And what else? Let your light shine upon men, right? By by leading them with a good example, right? Or good works, right? And that's how you glorify the Most High God. So going back to the topic, if we see another preaching another gospel, let him be. Disagree and let the Most High deal with idle words, right? Idle can mean passive, or it's not been given with such diligence, right? And that's how some doctrines fall, or some doctrines won't make any sense, right? But yeah, that's the meditation for today, right? You can do whatever you want as long as the foundation in this thing is Christ, right? Or Christ's words, right? But at the end of the day, all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Hashem, Washai, Wada, and continuously meditate in this thing.